have a sex tape.
Like, we were just caught in the moment, but then what has happened has happened.
What has happened, and that's just how. That's your story, and sticking with it.
I'm sticking with it.
Hey guys, this is Delphine here, and here with me is Bambam. How's it going?
It's going great.
What's going on with your voice?
I've lost my voice. I've been in so many interviews.
That's the life of a superstar.
Jesus.
So you guys did your radio tour today,
yes,
and I saw some pictures.
From BBnaija Evicted TV. It was great.
So I saw the frenzy at the airport. What?
Yo.
What was that about?
I literally ran back. Teddy had to pull me like, girl, where you think you're going? I'm like, I'm scared. The love was amazing. It was genuinely
overwhelming. Did you just say Aka?
Yes.
Like Pitch Perfect?
Yes. Like Aka amazing. I did not expect that much love. Like every opportunity I get, shout out to my fans. I love you guys so much. You guys are just beautiful souls.
Okay,
They've become family, literally. They'll take my business personally, I swear. So beautiful.
Okay, talking about the frenzy fans, I mean the madness. There's two sides of it. There's people that are like stans, like die hard, they follow you to the grave. And then there's people pouring out vitriol and bile and just anger and hatred.
And as they're pouring it out, it's falling back on them.
So I'm sure you've grabbed your phone, you've seen all this stuff. So how are you handling that?
Is it not funny how you hate somebody so much, but then you watch the live feed with your data and you comment? You have a lot of time on your hands. Wow, amazing. You go on my page, you read comments, you reply them one by one with hate replies. Wow, you love me, you just don't know how to express your love. I get it, it's okay, you will come around. I love you too.
Okay, alright. Speaking of the premise of this hatred, yes.
What are we talking about?
So going into the house, we do not have a tape. And coming out of the house, we have a sex tape. Literally.
Is that what? I have no idea what
you have no idea. You haven't seen any videos, no clips, nothing here and there.
Video clips.
Yeah.
Sounds
the bathroom.
Bathroom?
Yeah.
What's that?
Are you being funny? Yes, exactly. That's what you're referring
that
to.
Video that video. Don Jazzy was singing.
No,
about.
The one that Don Jazzy was referring to. Yes, not the Don Jazzy video.
One he was referring to, but the one he was singing to, I thought it was really cool. Right. That was funny.
She's being evasive. If I give you uppercuts. No, but seriously, like. Can I just ask you a question? Were you guys aware? Like, did you like?
We were just caught in the moment, but then what has happened has happened.
What has happened has happened, and that's just how. That's your story, and sticking with it.
I'm sticking with it.
Okay. Moving on from that, so
swiftly.
Swiftly. No, but come on, like how are you managing that? I mean, because I've seen clips of people saying, "Oh, you went to the house with this image of." This image basically.
What image?
The image of a good girl, you're a church girl.
No, we have two. This is $100 bill. This is $100 bill. This one is squeezed and is matched. This one is still mint. We go to the market. We put those $2 bills to buy something. Isn't it gonna get? Aren't you still gonna get value for your money? So what is with good girl, bad girl? I don't get all that.
I just need you to tell me how you intend to handle this vitriol and backlash.
So far, everybody that has a greatness story has a process. It's just one of my processes, and I will go through it, and I will take it a day at a time. I'm not taking it in. I'm just dealing with it for what it is.
Okay.
It was something that happened, and that's it.
So what about family?
Future. My parents are proud of me.
Okay.
They of course, I'm sure in the moment they must have been disappointed.
Yeah.
But that's just not what normal parents would do. I'm not less of their daughter. I'm still the same dollar bill either way. So.
Okay, I like that dollar bill, huh?
Dollar bill, y'all.
So this fakeness thing that they kept talking about in the house, I'm one of those people who said I don't understand why it's such a big deal for someone to be calm. Why is it such an issue that you can't handle your emotions and somebody else can, and that makes a person fake? Like, what was that about?
Someone that can be figured out would forever remain a mystery.
Wow. Wait, let's take a moment and let that sink in. Say it again.
Something that can never be understood will forever remain a mystery.
Hallelujah. We can drop the offering and be going.
Praise
It's a rap. No, it's not a rap. Okay, because I found that really amusing. Like, I didn't get what that was about.
It's just because, you know, when you don't have any other distraction and all you hear is some voice. You know, sometimes repetition is supposed to be for emphasis. Now, the emphasis was just not necessary, and it just became irritating, and I couldn't take it. That was when I started reacting emotionally. And I knew that it was going to affect certain type of Nigerians because of the way we see the world. I can't be responsible for how you see me. I can only be responsible for how I react to the way you react to me. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So, honestly, I didn't get it, but then I understood where they were, and I just had to deal with it on that level. That's just...
Okay, so let's talk about Teddy.
The way you said that, okay.
let's move on swiftly. Let's talk about Teddy. So he said something at the live shows about friendship and you guys coming out and all that. What's the plan? Do you guys intend to pursue that?
Our relationship from the house. Honestly, we decided to just focus on building our career, because as much as you guys love us now, if after a month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, we are not bringing anything to the table, we're not going to tire
Which
now.
table is that?
The table of entertainment, flakes. But yeah, we just really want to build on the hype right now.
Momentum.
Focus on really delivering and making money. Because as much as there is love, you know, money answers all things. Right?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Speaking of entertainment, so I asked a couple of people to ask what questions they want you to answer. And one of your fans wants to know how you came about the Rest song. What's the inspiration behind it? Yeah, so they've actually... See, when people like you, they will look for stuff. Trust me, they've dug it all up. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I appreciate. Rest. I have been through, guys. Like... The hustle was 100 before I entered the house. It was not always easy. But I stuck it through. Like, people who know me, they're like, Bambam, finally, you know, that's usually the angle they come from. Rest was inspired because I understood that in a world full of chaos, rest can only be found in God. And that was my safe space, because not everybody will understand you, not everybody will get you, but once you understand that you are leaving from a place of the finished work of grace and finished work of God.
Amen.
You are living in rest. And thank God for rest. That was how I was able to stay sane in the house. If I wasn't walking and functioning from the place of rest, I would have lost my damn mind. Yes.
So speaking of rest and peace and just equilibrium, how did you handle Cece? Like, that's like... Did
you guys notice that she was never confrontational with me?
Why is that? Because you were giving her the mellow yellow.
You know, it's just like, if you're doing... I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, why are you yelling so much? Calm down. You would start to feel stupid after a while, right? But then Cece, I thought she was a very intelligent... I think she's an intelligent person, but I just know she has a lot going on. I could feel that she couldn't... It's either she saw me as a competition or saw me as someone she admired or saw me as a threat. I wasn't quite sure. But here is the thing about me. If I like you, I like you. It was getting annoying sometimes where she would deliberately just come and interrupt me and Teddy because she feels like she was entitled, and then started to call me a godmother, call me my godfather. Yes,
are you serious?
You guys should check now. She said it a lot. So I just took her as that young girl that thought I was worth spending time with. I didn't overthink anything.
Okay. I
even nominated her, I know, because I thought she was a bit too much.
Speaking of nominations, coming out of the house now, I'm sure you've caught up on some videos. Like, were you surprised by some of the people who nominated you?
Because here's the thing, for nominations, I chose not to take any of those personally because I also nominated people. It was a part of the game. It was a part of the process. So I just did what I had to do. And they did what they had to do for reasons best known to them. I think it's the reasons that usually make me go, okay, but then that's fine.
Okay, so who are you rooting for right now?
I'm not rooting for anyone in particular, but I kind of admire where Miracle is at. He seems really grounded.
Okay.
He carries himself well, and he's looking more like the winner of the game for me. But aside that, let the best man win.
So diplomatic. I like that. So what's like the number one thing you missed coming out of the house? Is it pizza? Was it the fresh air? Or was it Nigerian breeze?
Big Brother. I miss Big Brother.
Really?
Him as a human being and as a system. I miss it.
Aww.
Besides that, nothing.
So if they were to do like the Big Brother celebrity like reunion, would you actually want to go?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Like you didn't feel like choked and like you were in prison or something?
I did, but then I'll be going as a celebrity, right?
Alright.
So I don't want to stay there for 3 months, just for the period of time that Big Brother would keep us in the house. And yes, Big Brother was a blessing for me.
Okay, I like the positive attitude. Like really, you can't come and kill yourself. Really. Anyways, this was super fun. Once again, it's the Delphinator here, and here with me is Bam. Do not forget.
She's amazing.
I like that you say Aka because I love Pitch Perfect.
I love Pitch Perfect.
Do not forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and share this video. Till the next one. Toodoo.
Toodoo. Shout out to all my fans. I'm just joking. Hi guys, shout out to all the Bam fans, all the Bam Teddy fans. I love you guys so much. And yes, shout out to @the Delphinator TV.